I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent. I'm for working hard for what you get and then protecting what you've got. Your home, your vehicles, your life. I'm for making an honest living and taking pride in what you do, and for giving back to the community I call home. I'm for serving my clients with the respect and dignity you would expect from the farmers that started this company. And though I know you probably hope you never need me, I'm here for you when you do. I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and if you're a Missourian, I'm for you.
We protect more than the car you drive. We protect the dreams that drive you. The It's Not Where We Visit, but Who We Visit policy from American Family Insurance.
End of the road trip.
Protect yourself on the road with a travel peace of mind package, included when you enroll in the Know Your Drive program.
CARLA MOBERLY Agency, American Family Insurance.
Delicious!
I'm Brian Bauer, creator of CarCrazyFurniture.com, where we strive to give each customer a piece of furniture that will last for generations and become a statement piece in your home or business. Our handmade products include beds, desks, liquor bars, benches, TV stands, and much, much more. But we don't stop there. Our only limitation is your imagination. So visit us today at CarCrazyFurniture.com and let us create your statement piece of furniture.
Help keep this stream alive. Patreon.com/SoundsLikeVideos.
I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent. I'm for working hard for what you get and then protecting what you've got. Your home, your vehicles, your life. I'm for making an honest living and taking pride in what you do, and for giving back to the community I call home. I'm for serving my clients with the respect and dignity you would expect from the farmers that started this company. And though I know you probably hope you never need me, I'm here for you when you do. I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and if you're a Missourian, I'm for you.
And good evening, everybody, as we welcome you into Lakeland basketball here tonight on Sounds Like Videos. We are live from Wablo High School and getting set for our semifinal matchup here in the Wablo Holiday Tournament. The undefeated Lakeland Vikings coming in at 9-0, getting ready to take on Golden City. Golden City comes in as the 5 seed in this tournament, and they have a record coming into this ball game here tonight of 6-5. As we get set for this matchup, the winner, of course, will go to the championship game, which will be played here Thursday night at 7:30. Lakeland, of course, the top seed, hoping to be there. And they have been playing some outstanding basketball coming into this tournament. Undefeated, easily have won their last 5 games. Of course, we saw them with that blowout win in the championship game last week up at the WeMo Conference Tournament. So should be another exciting night of basketball. Well, I am pleased to be joined here tonight on the broadcast by a familiar voice. That is, of course, Rafe Carballo. He's been kind enough to take the time out of his schedule to join us for the broadcast tonight. Everybody's going to know Rafe, his basketball talent. We saw it on the floor firsthand, of course. The only kid in Lakeland basketball history to score 2,000 points. So, Rafe, welcome to the broadcast tonight. Good to have you.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Well, as we know, Rafe, this year, and as you've seen, this Lakeland team playing just some great basketball. Of course, you know these kids. You played with them for 4 years. And I tell you what, Coach Collins' team's playing some really good ball right now.
Oh, yeah. Very good team ball.
Yes.
So.
Shooting the basketball very well.
Oh, yeah.
And really, you know, that's been one of the things that's impressed me the most is just the ability to score as consistently as they do. I mean, this team is very hard to stop offensively.
Oh, yeah. When you have Garrett Strange in the post and then you have Blake and Corbin Caden outside, it's hard to stop that.
No question about it. Yeah, and we saw that in that conference tournament. That's the thing about it is you had Meeker, you had Garrett scoring inside, Meeker shooting from the outside, and, of course, Blake from the outside as well.
Yeah.
I mean, when you get Corbin and Blake both shooting the 3-ball as well as they have, I don't know who's going to stop this team right now.
Oh, yeah. Well,
this team right now.
Oh, yeah. Well, we shall see.
We shall see tonight. That's right. That's right. Well, Golden City is the opponent. Don't know a lot about them. Looking at their schedule, they are 6-5, so right around the 500 mark. They have beaten some teams that aren't very good, though.
Mm-hmm.
They've beaten a couple teams that don't have any wins. So, you know, we don't know what to expect tonight, but you know Coach Collins' team, they're going to be ready to go. I mean, they want to come in and win this tournament, continue the unbeaten streak here.
Yep, got a three-peat.
That's right. Three-peat on tap here is what we're looking for. And I'll tell you what, this tournament, which you're very familiar with, you guys have been so dominant down here and have beaten some good teams down here as well over the years.
Oh, yeah. It's been very competitive tournament, I'd say. Every year we've played in it. It's been very competitive.
And I'm going to give you another opportunity to brag here a little bit. You were telling me before we went on, this is the anniversary of your 50-point game that you had down here in this tournament against Dadeville.
Yep,
is that correct?
Dadeville.
Okay, wow. Dropped 50 down here.
Broke the school record.
Absolutely. So Rafe's got some fond memories of this gym, certainly down here with all the buckets that he saw go in that event last year. So we are ready to go here for basketball. We're about a minute or so away from tip-off, and we're going to have the starting lineups in just a few minutes. So we'll go ahead and take a commercial timeout, and we'll be right back with the starting lineups and then the opening tip right after this. And we are back live from Wablo High School. Spencer Edwards joined by Rafe Carbelo. Glad you could be with us here for Lakeland basketball. It's been a full day of action down here, an all-day tournament. Huge amounts of games played. What do we have? 8 games here today, so a lot of basketball. I think James came down here and got started with the Lakeland girls game at 10 o'clock. So it's been a long day for James and Chris down here. They got here a lot earlier than I could, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah.
So they've really enjoyed it. The starting lineups being introduced here tonight, and of course Coach Collins going to go, I think, looks like with the usual starting 5 tonight: Blake Munsterman, Caden Ketterman, Logan Crowder, Garrett Strange, and of course Corbin Meeker at the point guard position. And I'll tell you what, Rafe, we've talked about this year. Logan Crowder is a kid that has really come on, I think, this year for Lakeland. He was kind of a bench guy last year, but I'll tell you what, he stepped up this year, I think, into that starting spot.
Oh, yeah. He knows what his role, and I feel like he finally gets the chance to shine by starting, and he's playing great, I think.
Absolutely. So it looks like Josh Reeves, Colby Nelson, Brandon Stump, Max Perrell, and Ty Force, the starting 5 here for Golden City as we are underway here in this semifinal matchup. And the winner of this game, I believe, will play Dadeville, who has already won their semifinal in the championship. That is a great pass inside. Crowder with the finish.
That's another thing about Garrett. He sees the floor pretty well.
Oh, no doubt. And, man, he's just passed the ball extremely well. And Garrett's so unselfish. I mean, he can score with the best of them, but doesn't hesitate to get his teammates involved. As to the bucket, nice move there, as that is the 13, Max Perrell with a strong finish for the Eagles. So that'll get them on the board to tie it up here early. Looks like both teams coming out in the man-to-man. Of course, as you know, Rafe, Coach Collins, he'll play some zone, but not a lot. It's pretty much man-to-man all the way.
It just depends on who we match up with, but I'd say mostly we play man-to-man. We haven't played zone really until my sophomore year.
Okay, yeah, not a lot, that's for sure. And, of course, you guys were such a good guard-dominant team and really allowed you guys to go out on the perimeter and slap on the defense. Here's a 3-ball from Meeker, no good. Rebound for Golden City inside.
Looked good.
That was a pretty good look, just did not fall for Corbin, who got off to that great start, of course, in the WEMO Conference Championship game in the blowout win over Adrian up there at Archie. Good cut off there in the lane as they force the kick out back inside now, and they get the look from 3.
Pretty good ball movement.
Shot no good for Perrell. And Ketterman out with the rebound. So here comes Lakeland looking for the lead. Good entry.
Short.
A little short on the turnaround for Garrett. And the rebound for Golden City. So they've come up with a couple defensive rebounds so far, Golden City has in the paint. And as you know, it's tough to rebound in there with Garrett.
Oh, yeah.
He's a
Him
rebound.
and Logan.
Oh, yeah. They are both rebounding machines in there. Another open 3-ball. No good, wide right. And the rebound off to Lakeland there. Meeker will set it up.
Oh. Looked like he could have took that one all the way.
Very close, yeah. There's a nice spin for Blake. Little contact there. No call.
Yeah, that should have.
Yeah, a little bump, but they let it go, and the shot missing short. So Lakeland coming up empty the last couple trips. So Golden City playing some decent defense so far. Still early.
I always loved a physical game. I hated when they called cheap ones.
Tight games. Yeah, those are the hardest ones to adjust to.
Ooh, good hands by Garrett.
Very good catch. Strange with the finish. And those very good hands, as you said, Ray. If he can catch the ball, you just put it in that radius. He'll go up and be able to get that ball. As a great look.
He's improved drastically since we were young. It's crazy how much he's gotten better.
And of course, Golden City, they've settled for some threes the last couple trips down, and they're not a very big team. Really kind of a 5-guard lineup. They don't really have a true post.
Yeah.
And that's going to be, I think, that may tonight, Ray, certainly play into Lakeland's hands. If they stand out and try to shoot threes, it may be a long night if they can't come up with anything inside.
Yep.
As is usually the case when you play this Lakeland team, the matchups are so tough inside.
I mean, just look at Garrett. How do you stop him?
There's a look inside. They missed the shot off the inbounds, and then the ball is knocked out of bounds, and they're going to say Lakeland ball. But so far, last couple minutes has been kind of a grinded-out game. Golden City has kept them from getting out in transition as of yet.
It always kind of took us a quarter, I feel like, to just start hitting shots. Even in the paint, it just takes a little bit.
This Lakeland team, they can get out and run in transition with the best of them. They get a lot of
here. Garrett needs to just cut middle.
Yep. As they reverse it over to Corbin.
Good float.
Little jump step in the lane. Shot no good.
That was a good look, though.
Almost came up with the rebound there. Nelson able to come up with it for Golden City, and they will bring it the other way here. So they get the reversal into the corner. Good defense there by Ketterman along the baseline, but they're going to call the hand check foul. I think they're going to get Ketterman for this near the left block. So that'll be, I believe, his first team foul 2 on Lakeland here in this first quarter. Be Golden City ball underneath. And they post cut to the inside there, and that bounce pass was the other way, and now we got bodies on the floor here as we're going to get a foul. Looks like on Golden City.
Yep.
As Elijah Pettingill going to be called for that foul for the Eagles. So that'll be his first team foul 1 on Golden City. Lakeland still looking for that first 3 ball. They've had a couple shot attempts from 3 that haven't gone in. But Golden City doing a pretty good job on the perimeter. There's a nice move.
Oh, there you go. You got the bounce.
Nice finish there from Meeker to add to the Lakeland lead. Out top on the dribble drive, a little dribble handoff there. Then they get a decent look. Oh, didn't get the roll. That was Caleb Cifuentes.
Those kill you, man.
Didn't get that roll, and there's Garrett.
Yep.
In transition a little bit there. I think you could kind of call that a transition basket as he
I'd say so.
Goes down the floor, full head of steam, and a nice finish. So now Lakeland in a little bit of a rhythm here, largest lead of the ball game. There's a good cut. Block. Yep, there he is again with the defense, but they come up with it off the second attempt, and a foul here. Driving shot attempt by Josh Reeves. He's going to draw the foul.
So he'll see starting to rush a little bit, it looks like.
They'll be at the line for their first free throws here of the ball game. And I believe they gave the foul to Garrett Strange. So that'll be his first team foul 3 on the Vikings here in this first quarter. Reeves knocks down the first free throw. And we're going to get a substitution into the ball game here for the Eagles. Ty Force into the game. They are coached by Michael Reeves. So not sure if this is his son here at the line. Josh missing that one, and they get the board. We'll set it up in the half court. Neither team pressing so far in this game. And typically, Rafe, we don't see you guys press much. That was never, you guys, I think, did a little bit, didn't you, but not a whole lot.
Yeah, we worked on it a lot in practice. It's just, I think that's just a really tough part of basketball is pressing.
Yeah. And like you said earlier, it kind of depends on the style of the game.
Yes.
If you got a team that you feel like you can really take advantage of with a press, you can go to it. Oh, and they're going to call the travel here. Reeves hit the shot, but they wave it off.
Yeah, it looked like he just moved that back foot.
So still an 8-3 Lakeland advantage here as we tick down to the end of the first quarter. They flash Garrett there into the post. Crowder back out for Blake.
Good ball movement.
Very good movement here on the reverse. Ketterman cut off on the baseline drive. Golden City making them work a little bit so far. Lakeland's had some tough
good pass.
looks.
Wow.
Oh, man.
Good hands by them.
And there's Garrett's second effort, and they're going to call the foul, I think, here on the floor. Strange with that good second effort. Able to get the offensive board. So it'll be Lakeland ball down under their own basket here. So we get another sub in for the Eagles. That'll be Braden Stump. And they have a lot of seniors on this Golden City roster, Rafe. They got 5 seniors listed.
Sounds about like Lakeland.
That's right. So we got 2 pretty experienced teams here tonight going at it. Well, Lakeland blew out Humansville in their first round game. There's a bad pass, and that's going to go. I was going to say, I didn't think he saved that.
I think number 5 did, but 14 then crossed it.
Good effort, but 14's like, gee, thanks, you hustled all that way, and then he couldn't stay in the front court. So that'll be Lakeland ball, far boundary. But I think if you were Golden City coming out in this game, Rafe, you'd probably have to say you'd like what you see so far, holding Lakeland to just 8 points.
Oh, yeah. And I think Lakeland's getting the shots they want, about like that. It's just not falling right now.
Great pass as Blake finds Crowder. So, yeah, most of Lakeland's buckets have been inside. They've been getting those high percentage shots. Here's Reeves working inside. Good move. Couldn't finish. Good board there by Corbin. So pretty quick first quarter here. Lakeland leading as we come down under a minute left. Hey, Corbin, nice move, and we'll draw the contact. So 2 shots coming up.
That's Corbin's move. He always spins.
See, that's what we like about having Rafe on. He knows all the secrets here. Want to thank MVP Auto Glass. Thank you, Chris, for putting that up there. Want to thank them for their support. So Corbin Meeker to the line. Got the first. Yeah, you know all the secrets. You've played these guys in practice day in, day out for 4 years, of course, and definitely they're not going to pull anything on Rafe that he doesn't know.
I remember one game I went, it was a Sherwood game, and Blake made a move, and I said, I was expecting the little Euro step.
And you probably taught them a few of their moves too, so that's partly why they're not going to pull anything on you because you've been the teacher. They learn from the master. There's a 3 no good by Reeves, but he follows his miss. Missed it again, got it back, and gets it to go. Boy, second chance opportunity there for Josh Reeves. Makes it a 12-5 ball game as we come down to the end of this first quarter.
Can you shoot that?
Blake, good shot fake.
Good lay, and 1.
And that will count. So 3-point play opportunity here for Blake. As that'll make it a 14-5 lead, and I think that Blake's first 2 of the game.
I think so.
And chance for another here. We'll see who they give the foul to. It's going to be on Stump. Looks like his second, 4th team foul, and the 3-point play is good for Blake Munsterman. So good into this first quarter here for Lakeland as Reeves forces up a 3, no good. And we are at the end of 1 here in the semifinal matchup here from the Wablo Holiday Tournament. We'll take a timeout. Be back with quarter number 2 after this.
How you doing, sir?
We protect more than the car you drive. We protect the dreams that drive you. The It's Not Where We Visit, but Who We Visit policy from American Family Insurance.
End of the road trip.
Protect yourself on the road with the Travel Peace of Mind package, included when you enroll in the Know Your Drive program.
CARLA MOBERLY Agency, American Family Insurance.
Back live here from Wablo High School, Spencer Edwards alongside Rafe Carbelow. Glad you could be with us here for the broadcast tonight. Want to thank MVP Auto Glass. Also want to thank Silhouettes Apparel, Davin Newman as well. Support the Lakeland Booster Club also, and also check us out on Patreon as well. If you like our coverage of high school sports, check James out. He's got his Patreon channel, so we encourage you to give. We really enjoy bringing you high school sports, but it does cost money, unfortunately.
Sadly.
So we appreciate all the support from our boosters and our sponsors. Would not be possible without them. As we get an air ball here on the 3 to start the second quarter for Golden City. So Golden City, Rafe, they've shot 7 threes so far and only made 1 of them. So they've been putting them up. They've kind of been settling the last couple times down the floor. And a good look for Ketterman in the corner. Nails the triple.
Caden's always that guy that you forget about.
Yeah.
He'll hit it.
He can knock it down, though, for sure. And I think that is Lakeland's first 3 of the ball game.
Yep.
And there's a jumper that goes down for Caleb Cifuentes, the 5'4 senior for the Eagles.
Oh,
and there's a good steal. Garrett going for the block, and I think he got a piece. And missing the fly-in attempt there was Nelson. A crazy play there, and a good job by Caden coming out with the basketball. Oh, and they're going to call that off of the Eagles here.
honestly probably could have been a foul.
I think that's what Coach Reeves is thinking for Golden City, too. I think he was having some words there with the official as a nice entry pass. Meeker with the finish. So Corbin starting to warm up. I think he's got 5 now to lead the way, and Lakeland pushing the lead out now a little bit. They've built it kind of quietly, but it's what's so tough about this Lakeland team, Ray. If you look up at the scoreboard, and before you know it, you're down double digits almost.
Oh, yeah.
If they get another entry pass and a jump shot, mid-range shot, again for Fuentes. So he's got 4. Get it back to 11 as Munsterman here up top. Meeker for 3. Just a little off. And Golden City will bring it the other way. Reeves working in the lane, and he'll draw a foul. Ooh, close. Garrett thought he had all ball. But he will pick up the foul. And I believe that's his second.
Yeah.
Both teams right now at 4 team fouls apiece. I want to thank Davin Newman, State Farm Insurance there. So here's Reeves to the line. And he missed his last 2, I believe, at the charity stripe. So Garrett picking up those 2 fouls. Have to be a little careful now.
Oh, yeah.
Inside. Looks like Coach Collins is going to go ahead and give him a breather. And Braxton Brownlee will come in for the Vikings here off the bench for the first time tonight. But this Golden City team, they beat 4th-seeded El Dorado in their first-round game in a close one, 52-48, to get to this semifinal matchup. And a good take. And Blake just a little strong on the shot. Reeves with the rebound. So lead is 10. Coming up on the midway point here in the first half. And there's a nice soft shot in the lane for Pettingill. Gets the roll.
What's crazy is Lakeland's still not even shooting that well right now, I feel like.
Exactly. Yeah, that's the thing about it is you've hit, 2 threes, and that's kind of under, what you typically see from Lakeland already.
Caden.
Maybe he heard us and almost got that one. Good board for Crowder. And they're going to be able to reset here. Looks like Caden's still looking inside. Now they'll reset back up top. Still man-to-man D for Golden City out on the perimeter. They double-team Crowder, force the kick. Oh, and there's a foul. So Blake is fouled on the 3-point shot.
Gotta let him land.
That's right. And Reeves kind of looking around saying, I didn't do it, but it looked from here pretty obvious.
Oh, yeah.
As we want to thank Silhouettes of Clinton, one of our shout-out sponsors here. So free throws for Blake Munsterman. Nails the first. So Lakeland trying to get to 10-0 here tonight. And they would potentially be able to win back-to-back tournaments. You just had the WeMo tournament and not much time off. A lot of teams aren't playing right now this week before New Year's.
Yep.
But that's what you got to love about Coach Collins. He wants you guys playing. He's going to get you in tournaments. You guys are going to play as much as you can. Not a lot of off time, though.
Yep, no. Even like the week we have off for Christmas, we still go to the gym for open gym practice.
Sure, yeah. You guys pack it in through this time period with 2 tournaments right here before the new year. A good rebound there for Blake. And Meeker on the kick out. Ketterman for 3, no good. So this is a critical stretch here, Rafe, for Lakeland with Garrett on the bench with 2 fouls. We'll see how that kind of factors into the rebounding situation.
This is where Logan needs to step up.
So you've got Brownlee and Crowder both inside now.
Good
Reeves
hands by Blake.
Actually, that was, I think, partially tipped a little bit. Blake may have got a piece of that. Oh, around the back.
Oh!
And Corbin just couldn't quite hang on to it. Did you teach him that move there, Rafe, on the around the back?
No. I did that once, but no. Maybe I learned that from him.
Yeah, it could have been. So 22-12 here. Lakeland still in control. Tough perimeter defense. It's been tough for Golden City to get good shots all half.
Oh, yeah. And when they don't get the good shot they want, they kind of have to force it.
Right. Yeah, you don't see them just standing wide open in the corner.
Yeah.
That's a tough three there, but they're able to get the offensive rebound. And Reeves on the kick out. Boy, a lot of dribbling there. Yeah, and it cost him there because that was just kind of taking the air out of the ball that time, Rafe. It just a lot of dribbling, not much ball movement, and Nelson dribbles it out of bounds.
Thing you'll learn in college, if you just dribble the ball, it's more than likely going to get stolen.
That's right. Yeah, you just can't get away with that one-on-one stuff very often.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Here's Blake at the high post. Ooh, put it on the floor, and a pickpocket there for Max Perrell. Now losing
his foot. Good hustle by Blake.
Good hustle. Blake almost got that ball. And there they get a reverse. You can see just trying to drive the lane.
Yeah,
it's not happening.
He's trying to get his shot. Which last year when we played Golden City, he was definitely the second best player on this team.
Yep. There's a good defensive possession. They come up with the basketball. Ketterman, they got a 2-on-1.
Yep.
Meeker, little strong.
Yeah,
and there's the foul. I think they're going to get Corbin for an over the back on that.
If he just would have went up. Dude was a little bit smaller than him. Even if he would have jumped with him, I think he would have fouled him.
So Meeker with his first. Both teams right now at 5 apiece on the team fouls. So Golden City, they've kind of hung in a little bit. Lakeland got it to 10. They've kind of weathered the storm a little bit these last couple minutes.
Yep.
Still a big hole to climb out of here before the half. Deep three on the way. No good for Pettingill. Ketterman on the push. A little short for Corbin on the runner. And they're able to get that board again. I feel like Golden City, Rafe, they've rebounded the ball pretty well.
Yeah.
Particularly the last part of this second quarter. There's a good entry. Oh, and I think, did Crowder get a hand on that?
I think so. I think he adjusted his shot a little bit. Braxton. Oh. See, he'll hit those in practice. Every time, man.
Every time. That's right. The game, speed of the game sometimes, it can change as we get a foul here off the miss.
Yep.
And they're going to give it to Crowder trying to follow that missed shot. And we're going to get a timeout call by Golden City. So we'll take a timeout as well. Be right back after this here on Sounds Like Videos.
I'm Brian Bauer, creator of CarCrazyFurniture.com, where we strive to give each customer a piece of furniture that will last for generations and become a statement piece in your home or business. Our handmade products include beds, desks, liquor bars, benches, TV stands, and much, much more. But we don't stop there. Our only limitation is your imagination. So visit us today at CarCrazyFurniture.com and let us create your statement piece of furniture.
We are back here live from Wablo High School. Spencer Edwards, Rafe Carbelow alongside. Glad you could be with us here for the semifinal matchup here in the boys Wablo Holiday Tournament.
Glad
down
to
here.
be here.
Absolutely. Glad to have you. Former Lakeland Viking great here joining me on the broadcast. And so you are a freshman now in college down in Springfield. Is it in Baptist Bible College?
Yes.
Okay. So playing basketball down there. Actually, you're redshirting this year.
Yep.
But are on the team.
Yes.
And so definitely looking to continue your basketball career down there in the years ahead.
Oh, yeah. Can't wait for next year so I can play.
And is it the Patriots down there?
Yep, Patriots.
Yeah, and then Rafe was telling me before we went on, they play some bigger schools. It's NAIA level, but they've already played UMKC this year. They play a few D2 schools as well, as Reeves diving on the floor.
Good hustle. Just slid a little too far.
And right into the Lakeland bench, and they're going to say Reeves was the last to touch it. So Lakeland will get the ball back here, leading at 22-12. With a minute 41 left here in the first half. Winner will play at 8:30 on Thursday for the championship against Dadeville. Dadeville, the 3 seed, actually was behind to 7th seeded Wablo, and you were telling me, Rafe, they came back.
Yeah.
Dadeville came back from behind in the second half to beat Wablo.
Forced it into overtime.
And it was, OT battle here on Wablo's home floor. So Wablo almost pulled off the upset. Here's a deep three for Meeker.
Shot.
Yes, sir. Knocks it down.
He missed a few, but you just got to tell him to keep shooting it.
Yeah, that's the thing with Corbin. He's such a good shooter. He just keeps shooting the ball as we get an offensive foul.
Good charge.
A charge taken. Was that Brownlee that took the charge? Well, excellent job by Braxton on that. Don't you just love that? Those kids that'll do that.
Oh,
you were
yes.
one of those players. You would take the charge. You see multiple kids out here for Lakeland. They love to just take that charge almost to recklessness. You know, you kind of worry about Garrett sometimes. Like, man, you got to worry about we don't want you to come down with a concussion.
Yeah,
here,
really.
taking those charges. But
You're always thinking about that, too, when you're about to take it. Like, oh, please don't hurt.
Let's just not hit that noggin on the deck. Meeker thought about the three.
Oh, he might have got fouled there.
And there's a deflection. They're going to say out of bounds. So it'll be last touched, it looks like, by Golden City.
Even though there's 6 fouls, I still think this is a pretty physical game. And Lakeland might not seem like they love it, but they love it.
Good look there for Brownlee on the 3 ball off the inbounds. Just did not go down. And Golden City the other way as we come down here to the end of this first half. Reeves on the take and one.
See, I don't know about that one.
Got it to go. Kind of a little cross cut in the lane there. And Reeves, good ball handler. He has put the ball on the floor. We've seen him a couple times in some traffic. And a smooth little play there. So that'll get Golden City into the bonus. That was the 7th team foul on the Vikings. First personal picked up there by Brownlee.
Try to get back down to 10.
And Reeves did not get the roll on the free throw. So we'll see what Lakeland wants to do here, Rafe, if they hold for the final shot of the half as we get a foul on the deck here underneath.
That should be bonus then, right?
Well, wow, they called that on Lakeland. Who did they get? Who did they get there? Oh, yeah, they gave it to Logan, I believe, on a push. I don't think
might have tried,
I don't think it was 3.
Screen,
right. Yeah, I was almost thinking at first it could have been 3 seconds, but I don't think that was the call on that. It may have been
2 fouls on him.
Yeah, a body foul or an illegal screen as a missed shot there by Reeves. Rebound. Here comes Meeker. 3 seconds.
Good shot.
3 ball. No good for Munsterman. Would have counted right before the buzzer. But Lakeland will take a lead of 25-14 into the locker room as Golden City, a little bit of a comeback push there towards the end of the quarter. So it'll be interesting to see how the second half plays out here in this semifinal battle here between top-seeded Lakeland and 5th-seeded Golden City. So we're going to step aside here during halftime, and me and Rafe will be back shortly before the second half, and we'll get you set for that. So stay with us right here on Sounds Like Videos.
I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent. I'm for working hard for what you get and then protecting what you've got. Your home, your vehicles, your life. I'm for making an honest living and taking pride in what you do, and for giving back to the community I call home. I'm for serving my clients with the respect and dignity you would expect from the farmers that started this company. And though I know you probably hope you never need me, I'm here for you when you do. I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and if you're a Missourian, I'm for you.
We protect more than the car you drive. We protect the dreams that drive you. The It's Not Where We Visit, but Who We Visit policy from American Family Insurance.
End of the road trip.
Protect yourself on the road with a travel peace of mind package, included when you enroll in the Know Your Drive program.
CARLA MOBERLY Agency, American Family Insurance.
Delicious.
I'm Brian Bauer, creator of CarCrazyFurniture.com, where we strive to give each customer a piece of furniture that will last for generations and become a statement piece in your home or business. Our handmade products include beds, desks, liquor bars, benches, TV stands, and much, much more. But we don't stop there. Our only limitation is your imagination. So visit us today at CarCrazyFurniture.com and let us create your statement piece of furniture.
Help keep this stream alive. Patreon.com/SoundsLikeVideos.
I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent. I'm for working hard for what you get and then protecting what you've got. Your home, your vehicles, your life. I'm for making an honest living and taking pride in what you do, and for giving back to the community I call home. I'm for serving my clients with the respect and dignity you would expect from the farmers that started this company. And though I know you probably hope you never need me, I'm here for you when you do. I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and if you're a Missourian, I'm for you.
We protect more than the car you drive. We protect the dreams that drive you. The It's Not Where We Visit, but Who We Visit policy from American Family Insurance.
End of the road trip.
Protect yourself on the road with a travel peace of mind package, included when you enroll in the Know Your Drive program.
CARLA MOBERLY Agency, American Family Insurance.
Delicious.
I'm Brian Bauer, creator of CarCrazyFurniture.com, where we strive to give each customer a piece of furniture that will last for generations and become a statement piece in your home or business. Our handmade products include beds, desks, liquor bars, benches, TV stands, and much, much more. But we don't stop there. Our only limitation is your imagination. So visit us today at CarCrazyFurniture.com and let us create your statement piece of furniture.
Keep this stream alive. Patreon.com/SoundsLikeVideos.
I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent. I'm for working hard for what you get and then protecting what you've got. Your home, your vehicles, your life. I'm for making an honest living and taking pride in what you do, and for giving back to the community I call home. I'm for serving my clients with the respect and dignity you would expect from the farmers that started this company. And though I know you probably hope you never need me, I'm here for you when you do. I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and if you're a Missourian, I'm for you.
We protect more than the car you drive. We protect the dreams that drive you. The It's Not Where We Visit, but Who We Visit policy from American Family Insurance.
End of the road trip.
Protect yourself on the road with a travel peace of mind package, included when you enroll in the Know Your Drive program.
CARLA MOBERLY Agency, American Family Insurance.
Back live at Wablo High School as we welcome everybody back here to our coverage. Spencer Edwards joined by Rafe Carbelow, getting set for second half action here in the semifinal round of the Doug Lohr Holiday Invitational down here at Wablo, 25-14. And I'll tell you what, Rafe, we saw Lakeland not shoot the ball as well as we're accustomed to seeing them from three, even though they did knock down a couple there in the second quarter. Still got some pretty good shots, though. Pushed the lead out a little bit, but Golden City, they've kind of hung in. You just don't feel like they're completely put away just yet.
Yep. We'll see how this second half goes.
Should be interesting to see here, but we know this Lakeland team, it doesn't take them long to get on some runs. And,
oh, yeah.
And they could very easily put this one away here early in the third quarter. So Coach Collins' team starting with the basketball here. Meeker led the way. I think he had 7 in that first half. Offensively for the Vikings, 5 for Munsterman, the top 2 scorers, and they'll have Garrett, of course, back out there to start the second half. And Garrett's minutes were limited a little bit due to those 2 fouls that he picked up.
Second half was always like a new life, like new game for us, I felt like. I remember junior year we played Wablo in this tournament for the championship, and we were down 15 at half, and we came back and won by 7.
Wow.
So
basketball is certainly a game of runs. That's the thing.
Really is.
That's the thing about it. You can get on a roll, and that can be the end of the road for the other team, as we had an over-the-back foul called there on, I believe, on Crowder. So that was his third. So that's a big third foul picked up there for Logan. He'll come out early in this second half.
But you see here, like, only 6 players have played so far.
Yeah. Yep. As we get a foul here after the missed shot in the lane, it's going to be a push on Golden City after the shot. Not sure who they gave that foul to. Was that on? Oh, it was on 4 there.
Oh, okay.
Nelson, they put that up late on the board. So that was their first team foul as well. Ketterman, how about a 3? A little short rebound for Reeves. And the Eagles still continuing to rebound pretty well, particularly on the defensive side. Reeves working against Meeker. Will go into the corner for Nelson. Good cut by Reeves.
Good take.
Very good take off the cut. And Josh Reeves, the 6'2 junior guard, now with 7, leading them in scoring, and cuts into the lead a little further.
Good kick out.
There's Ketterman, open jumper, no good. Rebound to Reeves.
Yeah, see, they're just struggling from shooting.
Yeah, that was an open look, and I think 9 times out of 10, that will go down for Caden. But this is a big possession here. Golden City potentially could get this back to a one-possession game. They bring it back to the head of the circle, and they go into the corner. 3 ball on the way. No good for Max Perrell. And Lakeland with a nice defensive series there. They come up with the rebound, but a near steal. Ooh, that was close.
There you go.
Good entry. Garrett goes to work and draws the foul. Boy, Garrett, when he catches the ball that deep in the post, Rafe, it's pretty much end of story. You know, you let him go to work like that.
Trust me, I know.
I bet playing defense in there on that block isn't fun.
I was either guarding Garrett or Blake, and neither of them were fun.
Not the easiest of matchups, for sure. So that was a shooting foul. I think they almost started to call that on the floor, and then the topside official reversed the other official on that and said, no, he was fouled in the act of shooting.
Yeah, it looked like he was trying to go up with it, but his arm just got caught.
Pettingill got the foul for Golden City, his second.
It's both.
And 2 rare misses at the line for Garrett. So still 25-16 here early in the second half.
I've kind of been impressed with Golden City. They're actually...
Yeah, they've played a scrappy game so far. And again, you know, like we said at the top, they're experienced.
Yeah.
You know, they've got a lot of returning players, so they definitely have that going for them. They give up some size, but they definitely are pretty quick with the basketball and are pretty good rebounding despite the size disadvantage a little bit.
Yeah, and we always, even like my freshman year, I felt like we always had teams' best. They always played their best against us.
Right. Yeah, that's a good point. You know that you guys have the target on your back, and you guys have been so good the last 5 or 6 years and making runs in the playoffs, and teams around the state, they notice that. So anytime they had you guys on the schedule, you were going to get their best. As a bad pass here goes out of bounds, so that'll be a turnover. That's the other thing tonight too, Rafe. Both teams have done a pretty good job taking care of the ball. We haven't seen a lot of turnovers.
Oh, yes. As you say that, you almost turned the ball
I was going to say, I jinxed him. Here's Meeker to the cup, lays it in. Boy, Corbin very good tonight, off the dribble especially.
Yeah, I think that's what Corbin and Blake need to start doing more, just attack. Shots aren't falling, just attack.
Foul.
Oh, wow.
A reach in here on the drive as Max Perrell drawing the foul. We'll see who they get.
Looked like it. Okay,
They're going to give it to Ketterman, yeah. So that's going to be.
I thought it was on Garrett for a sec.
Be number 2 on 2 for Lakeland. And 2 team fouls apiece. So deuce is wild here in this third quarter. 2s everywhere. 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. Winner will play Dadeville on Thursday for the championship here in this tournament. Some good defense here by Meeker. Reeves, nice spin move, tough shot.
Left it short.
And that's going to go out of bounds. They're going to say last touch by the Eagles.
See, when they don't get their shot, they start to force it.
That's right. Yeah, that's the thing with these guards, particularly Reeves and Nelson. We see them drive a lot, but are driving, as you said, into tough spots.
Yep.
You know, they're not able to drive and get a good shot. They're forcing those up into double teams, and a lot of times they're tough angles from the baseline as well. And that's just the kind of pressure that Lakeland's defense can put on you. They force you to take those bad shots. Garrett, good attack, and he'll score it. So big bucket there for Garrett Strange to add to the lead, 29-16.
I bet that shoulder didn't feel too good.
And there's a
move.
Tough reverse layup there for Pettingill, or kind of a reverse hook shot almost in the lane. And that pass forced in a little bit, stolen away by Reeves.
Can't start getting careless.
And there's Blake with the
Does he go dunk it? Nope, laid up.
Swipe. Yeah. I'm going to say, tell him he needs to keep working on that dunk. So that's a big turnover there, and that's the thing about it, Rafe. You just can't afford to turn the ball over against Lakeland, especially when you're trying to come back, because it's just going to make it that much harder. It's hard enough to beat Lakeland as it is, but when you give them easy baskets, oh, my. Reeves certainly not happy with the call, but they're going to call an offensive foul as
Lakeland,
Meeker.
you'll take it.
That's right. Yeah, Meeker was right up in him.
Yeah, that was really good defense.
And that's one of those, I think, honestly, that are 50-50 calls. You know, sometimes that'd be a no call.
Yeah.
You know.
Honestly, he didn't really even lower his shoulder.
Yeah, it was close. It was very close. I think the official thought he may have leaned in a little more maybe than he did, as Reeves comes away with the rebound here.
Oh, take another one.
Oh, my. So Corbin Meeker, he's just like the junkyard dog out there. He just is going to do what it takes.
That was perfect, honestly.
Yeah,
that was a charge.
Yeah, that was no question. Had his feet set.
That was really good.
And takes a charge. And Coach Collins, we saw it down on the bench, he was pretty emotional about that. He loves to see that defense from Corbin coming up with a big, gutsy play right there.
Yeah, what I love about Corbin, he always wants to guard the best player. At least that's what I see every time.
Oh, a tough shot there
Take
from
another one? Oh.
Blake. Yeah. Will we have a 3 for 3 here? Almost got the steal and knocks it away. And, yeah, they're going to say Corbin was the last to touch that, so it will be Golden City ball. But it's been a pretty smooth game. We really haven't had that many fouls. I think Golden City did get into the 1-and-1 in the first half there late, but it's been a pretty clean game. Reeves out top. And a deep triple. No good for Pettingill. And Lakeland comes up with a nice defensive rebound.
See their tempo? Totally different.
Yep. There's Blake on a flash cut.
Ah. Oh, wow.
Big rebound from Garrett. Oh, look at him. Look at him.
Ah!
Oh.
That one was easier than the other.
That's right. Yeah, I think he's wanting that and one there. He got very close, but he does draw the foul. So 2 shots coming up for Garrett Strange. Man, nobody works harder down there. He's just a bulldog on the glass. I want to thank MVP Auto Glass. That was a good transition there. They'll fix your car glass, not backboard glass. Unless, you get a Shaquille O'Neal moment and they have somebody that can dunk and tears brings the goal down. Have you ever seen that old highlight of Shaquille O'Neal back when I was watching a show the other day back when Shaquille played for Orlando early in his career, and he had a game in New Jersey where he dunked the ball so hard he broke
the goal.
He broke the goal. Yeah.
That man's huge.
Oh my gosh, it was just incredible. So we'd have to call MVP Auto Glass if that happened, but probably not going to happen here.
Yeah.
Oh, and we got a whistle.
Caught a timeout.
Yeah, I think Coach Reeves got the timeout for Golden City at the other end of the floor, as that was a loose ball. The question is, who's going to have possession here? I didn't see.
Golden City will.
Okay, so that will be Golden City ball coming out of the timeout. So we'll step aside. Be right back after this.
I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent. I'm for working hard for what you get and then protecting what you've got. Your home, your vehicles, your life. I'm for making an honest living and taking pride in what you do, and for giving back to the community I call home. I'm for serving my clients with the respect and dignity you would expect from the farmers that started this company. And though I know you probably hope you never need me, I'm here for you when you do. I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and if you're a Missourian, I'm for you.
We are back live from Wablo High School. 31-18, Lakeland able to maintain this lead over Golden City. And Golden City really hasn't had a sustained run yet here in the second half as we come down to the end of the third quarter.
Yeah, they'd get about 4 or 6 points, and then they just Lakeland stop them.
A whistle and a jump ball. They're under the basket after Reeves missed the 3. But that's the thing about it, Ray. If you feel like they've got to hit some threes here to have a chance. Golden City they're a team that kind of lives and dies by the 3. And I've only hit 2 tonight. Another 3 here.
And some of them have been pretty close.
Yeah, they haven't had bad looks. They just a lot of them have not gone down from 3. Their tougher shots have been on those drives. Coming down to the end of the third quarter here, 30 seconds to go. Munsterman out top. A little crossover. Look at that double crossover.
Foul.
Oh, jump. In the lane is a pretty good defensive play there by Elijah Pettingill to come over and force the tie-up. But it'll be Lakeland ball underneath. Good bounce pass. Meeker. Ooh, foul. Yeah, before the shot. Corbin thought he had an and one there, I think. Very close to one. So we'll do it again here. Foul was called on Ty Force. His first team foul, 6 on the Eagles.
There you go.
Garrett just bulls his way for 2 more. And Garrett's done a great job in the second half of playing
Without fouling. Yep.
Right. He just has had those 2, and of course we don't want to jinx him going into the 4th, but he's played very well and still played very aggressive defense without fouling.
Yep.
There's a shot there at the buzzer. No good from mid-court to take us to the end of the 3rd. So Lakeland in control here, trying to get to the championship game of this Wablo tournament on Thursday, and they're well on their way. We'll go to the final 8 when we come back right after this.
I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent. I'm for working hard for what you get and then protecting what you've got. Your home, your vehicles, your life. I'm for making an honest living and taking pride in what you do, and for giving back to the community I call home. I'm for serving my clients with the respect and dignity you would expect from the farmers that started this company. And though I know you probably hope you never need me, I'm here for you when you do. I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and if you're a Missourian, I'm for you.
We are back. Spencer Edwards joined by Rafe Carbelow. Want to thank MVP Auto Glass, Silhouettes, State Farm Insurance Agent Davin Newman, and also want to encourage you to support the Lakeland Booster Club. And if you like our coverage, become a member on Patreon at patreon.com/soundslikevideos. Well, it's been fun tonight, Rafe. We're so glad you could join us here. I think you'll be back with us Thursday for the championship, if all stays according to plan here, but looks pretty good shape at 33-18. And I'll tell you what, Lakeland, this has kind of been a slow death for Golden City.
Yes.
You know, it hadn't been what we saw up there at Archie the other week in the final there, where it was just basically over by halftime. I mean, Lakeland has never trailed, but at Golden City, I think they got it to 7 at one point in the first half.
Yeah, if you're Golden City being 6-5, I think you might as well. You're happy with how your team has played.
Right.
Some shots just didn't fall.
High post entry, and there's an attack by Garrett. And, Garrett's so tough. He catches that ball on the block. It's hard to stop him where he can just make that spin. And then when he's so good at putting the ball on the floor, even when he catches the ball up at the high post, he just attacks off the dribble, and it's just very tough to stop. And you almost have to send 2 guys with him.
Yeah, he's not afraid of contact, that's for sure.
Missed the free throw. He's missed a few free throws tonight.
Hitting his free throws.
Yeah, you got to get on him. Say, hey, what's up with that?
In practice, we always caught ourselves the automatic crew because we always made free throws.
There's the second. So 34-18. Lakeland adds to it. Reeves for 3 off the catch.
Has he made one?
I don't think he has.
I mean, his jump shot looks good.
Yeah, he's got a good-looking shot, but he again, a few of those have been off the move.
Yeah.
That's where they're forcing him to take that shot on the move, and it's a lot harder as opposed to just catching and setting your feet. The Golden City, they've just really struggled from 3 because they haven't had a lot of catch and shoot opportunities. Lakeland's just not going to give you those. Man. Garrett Strange starting to assert his will here in this 4th quarter, 36-18. I think he's into double figures now, 14 in the ball game. Reeves working out top to Force. A long way from the basket. Dribble handoff now for Nelson. Nothing doing. Look at this defense. They're just cutting everything off. There they get a cut, get a shot off. Oh, and there's a foul inside. Nelson is fouled, and did they get Crowder?
I think it was Caden.
Okay, so that'll be, I believe, 3 on Caden.
Yep. And
it is be team foul 3 on Lakeland. Foul will be on the floor, though. Wide open 3 from Force. That's about as wide open of a shot as Golden City has had tonight, Rafe, right there.
Say so.
And couldn't get it to go. So Golden City really struggling offensively. They've been stuck on 18.
Might as well just keep giving it to
for
Garrett,
a while.
I guess.
Yeah, Garrett's just
it's making up for that lost time.
That's right. He's like, I'm just going to take over and put the nail in this one.
I'd say so.
And there's a foul. I think Blake may have bumped knees there with the 13 of, I believe that's Pettingill. So both those guys walking it off. Looks like Blake's all right. So the free throw, no good. So again, Golden City just been hanging on 18 here as their offense has kind of hit a wall in the second half. Was it 15 at half, Rafe? Did they only scored?
I think so.
I think they've only scored 3 or 4 here in the second half.
I think it's been 4 total.
Yeah.
Good cut by Logan.
There's a beautiful back cut, and Logan Crowder with the finish. So Lakeland has the steamroller out now, 40-19, and that ball's loose. And a foul on the deck. There's Golden City, a couple guys going after it, and they're going to get one of them for the foul. So I think we can safely say, Rafe, that this one in the bag. So we'll go ahead and, I guess, kind of talk about Dadeville. You saw them play, I think, earlier, didn't you? I did not get to see that game. So
I caught a little bit of it.
Okay, so
I watched it on
scouting
Sounds Like videos.
Okay, there you go. There you go. Scouting report on that. How do you, just based on what you watched, what do you kind of think about them?
I mean, they're pretty talented. I think they can shoot the ball pretty well too, and they move the ball well. And I think it'll be a good matchup as long as just Lakeland can play hard defense.
Ooh, and there's Strange getting tangled up with Pettingill. And did we get a T here? Yep, technical foul. And was that on number 5? Or did they get 13 on that? I guess we'll see if they put that up on the board.
I think it might have been 13. That's why.
Yeah, he kind of was trying to box out Garrett there a little bit too aggressive.
Garrett was just trying to back away, and he kept going.
Yeah, they went crashing into the back there. So, yeah, technical foul on Golden City. Technical shots here for Caden. Yeah, I think they did get Pettingill. He's down at the other end of the floor, kind of trying to gather his composure a little bit. And, of course, after the technical, Lakeland does get possession. Of course, Dadeville is in the Polk County League, which is this conference that Wablo is in.
Yep.
So they have several teams in the Polk County League that are in this tournament.
I think I've heard they've only lost 1 game.
Okay. Yeah, that'll be interesting.
So I've heard good things about them.
And that will be, again, Thursday night at 8:30 for the boys. The girls' championship, which I think we're going to have that broadcast as well, will be at 6. And that'll be, I think, Wablo and Crocker will be the 2 teams in the girls' final. Actually, I think that's at 7. So the girls' final at 7 on Thursday, boys at 8:30, as we're going to get a foul here in the front court. And they're going to give that, it looks like, to Blake Munsterman. So that'll be his second team foul, 5 on the Vikings. Deep 3 in the corner. Pettingill nowhere close. Good rebound for Crowder. 2-on-2. Garrett Wright to the bucket. 2 more for Garrett Strange.
I think he has almost all of his points in this quarter.
I think so. It feels like it anyway. Reeves, no good there. Garrett, another board. Uh-oh, here comes our first dunk. Oh, he leaves it. Was that intentional?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
He was looking back, and he was, all right.
I was going to say, that's about as unselfish as it gets there from Corbin. He had the wide open layup. Instead, just throws it off the window.
Yeah. Even Blake gave it to Corbin.
Yeah. And there's a good board for Crowder, and he gets fouled. No doubt about that as Braden Stump runs into him. So free throws coming up at the other end. Yeah, is that where Corbin's saying, "Hey man, that's got to be a dunk, man. I'm putting that off the window for you."
Oh yes.
You gotta go up, put that down.
I bet at practice they'll
put
be
it
like,
down.
"I'm never doing that again."
Yeah, right.
He blew it.
Put it down, big fella.
And he can.
Yeah.
Him and Logan can.
Crowder a little short on the foul shot.
in practice, before we actually start, we always warm up, and those two are always just dunking.
Really?
Yeah. Just practicing.
No hanging on the rim, though.
No.
Does Collins have a rule on that? So, hey.
No, Kushta does.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there you go. Can't be hanging on that rim too long now. Force gets the rebound, and the long pass up ahead. Nelson is going to be fouled. And Meeker and Ketterman in the area. I think they
that's 4 on Cade.
They actually got Meeker, looks like.
Okay.
So, yeah, that would have been number 4 on Cade, but 2 there on Corbin. Team foul 6, so Munsterman and Garrett going to get a well-deserved break here. And their night may be done here, Rafe, with this one in hand. And
I'd say so.
Going to get a nice little break here as we've got Town into the game now. Brownlee, who played a little bit in the first half, is also back in to finish out this game. Lakeland going to go to 10-0, I think, with the win tonight.
Yep.
Just another impressive start for Coach Collins' team. And how many games was it last year, Rafe, that you guys won to start the year last year?
To start the year?
Yeah, did you get like 15 in a row?
No, we were in the 20s.
20, okay.
I think we were,
wow.
I'd say 20-0.
20-0.
Until we lost our first game.
Wow.
We only lost 2 that year.
And here's Brownlee with a layup. So nice job by Braxton to get him on the board. But if my memory serves me correctly, I think Lakeland's just given up 5 points here in the second half. So Golden City.
No, I think it's 4.
Is it 4? Yeah, so they're going to have a tough time here getting to 20 points. Nice spin. Yeah, good take by Nelson. Couldn't finish. And the rebound for Meeker. And we get a foul in the backcourt. See who they give that to. That's going to be going against the 5 of Braden Stump. So that'll be his 4th foul. Team foul 10 on the Eagles now. So double bonus here for Corbin Meeker, who's had another exceptional game here tonight in double figures. I think he's got 15 unofficially.
They need to practice free throws.
That's the thing. Collins will be on him a little bit tomorrow in practice on those free throws. Yeah, if you had to nitpick, I guess, Rafe, that'd be the one thing. That and maybe a few rebounds. I think you go back and watch the tape and you say, man, we probably gave up a few too many defensive boards, but Golden City couldn't turn those into points at the other end, though.
Well, you can see how much Garrett just works on rebounding.
Yeah.
And he came out. That's when they were really at their couldn't get rebounds.
Yeah, that was that stretch there where Lakeland held their own when Garrett was on the bench. I felt like Brownlee and Logan both did a good job there in the post through that period. But they did. They got a few extra offensive boards, Golden City did. But, again, that's the thing about their shooting. It's just been very tough all night. They just weren't able to get their offense going. And just as we said early in the game, no post presence. I mean, they don't have a true post player to be able to dump it in. When you're not shooting the ball well from the outside, that's where Lakeland's got that big advantage with Garrett.
Yeah, that can hurt you if you don't have a post, really.
Yeah. Yeah, you better be pretty doggone good at shooting a three if you're just going to play, like we were talking about earlier, that old Walnut Grove team that just came down jack threes, but they were good enough at shooting those that they kind of got away with not having a big-time post guy to dump it into. But those are a very rare team. Not too many teams shoot the three as well as that team did down there. And interestingly enough, that brings me to the point you're actually playing for, Coach Minders down at Baptist Bible College, who was the former coach of those Walnut Grove teams.
Yep.
That were very good there. I know folks probably remember some of those teams, and you guys ended up playing. You guys played them 1 or 2 times, didn't you?
It was once my freshman year in the quarterfinals.
In the quarters, yeah. Yeah, they had, of course, Coach Minders' son was an outstanding player.
Yep.
Thomason, as you said.
Yep.
They had some big-time players and won, I think, what'd you say, 3 or 4 state titles there.
Yeah, they made it to the Final Four after 4 or 5 times.
Yeah. Yeah, he won a lot of ball games down there.
And he still is winning.
Yeah, that's right. Down there in college now at Baptist Bible in Springfield. So Meeker going to get some free throws here, knocks down the first, and Coach Collins going to go ahead and clear the bench here and get some of those younger kids in for a little time. They've actually been in quite frequently.
Yeah.
There's been several of these games, Rafe, that the score has been so lopsided. These younger kids have had a good opportunity to get into some of these varsity games.
Oh, yeah. Well, like I said earlier, Lakeland got hot this half. It always takes us a little bit to start going.
They warmed it up. And I'm trying to remember, was it 12? It seemed like it was 12 at half, so they still...
I think it was 20. Wasn't it 23 to 12?
23-12, yeah. Yeah, I think you're right. So they had double-digit leads most of the way in this one, and I think they got it to 7 at one point. Golden State did, or Golden City, I should say, early second quarter. And a travel here on Lakeland off the rebound. So we got Caleb Glom into the game now, along with Alessandra Piccolo. Also in is the 14 of, is that Dominic Belt? Or is that correct, Rafe? Or is that, okay. And you also have
Logan Moran.
Logan Moran, yep. Dakota Harrell.
Yep.
Also in to the ball game. So Nelson at the line.
Free throws have been a struggle for both teams.
Yeah, they really have. We get another foul here after the miss.
I think on 21.
And, of course, Golden City has some of their younger kids in now as well to finish this one out. So it has been a full day of basketball here on Sounds Like Videos. I think they've streamed all the games since 10 o'clock down here today. So shout out to James Hinkle and Chris Ramirez. We came in and had the easy job tonight, Rafe. We rolled in here about shortly before this boys game, the final game of the day. So I guess they had 8 games down here today.
Too many.
And with the holiday tournament the way it's set up, of course, no school, so you can play all day long.
Yep.
And get all these games in, so they can wrap this tournament up by Thursday. A lot of, if you start an 8-team tournament on a Monday with the boys' first round, you usually can't end it till Saturday.
Yeah.
Because you're playing, usually boys Monday, girls Tuesday, or vice versa.
Yeah.
But they do a good job down here.
Hey, this is a back-to-back game for Lakeland, isn't it?
Wait,
today's Wednesday, right?
Yeah, today is...
Or no, today's Tuesday.
Today is Tuesday.
Yeah, they played Monday.
Yeah, they did play
Okay.
Monday. Yeah, we didn't have coverage of that first-round game. So, yeah, this is the back-to-back, and then you get the day tomorrow to practice for the championship.
Yep.
So Nelson hits that free throw, but as Rafe said, both teams, they've missed some free throws tonight. Certainly there's been some points left on the table in this one a little bit. Steal here for Nelson. And he's going to get a layup at the other end. So final 56 seconds here, and Lakeland going to easily get to 10-0 as they're going to knock off 5th-seeded Golden City.
Get in there.
Almost got in there. Piccolo gets the rebound in the corner and turns it over. Stolen away by Peril. Oh, and there's the offensive foul.
A little late, but
yeah,
all right.
I was thinking the same thing. A little late, but hey, we'll take it. We'll take it. So that'll stop the clock with 30.4
A lot of charges this game.
left to go. Yeah, there has been several. Of course, we saw
Corbin.
Corbin took back-to-back
Yeah.
charges.
You need that, though.
Oh, no doubt. Yeah, Corbin just did a great job again tonight on the defensive and offensive sides.
If you can get a charge on a good team and it's like a close game, that's always a big run that will happen.
Look at Moran going to work, and they called the travel. I thought they were going to give him the foul.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was some contact there, but That will be the walk, and that'll give it back to Golden City. So final 6 seconds here. So top-seeded Lakeland will play third-seeded Dadeville Thursday night right here on Sounds Like Videos at 8:30 as Nelson misses the final shot, and Lakeland gets the W again tonight to remain undefeated, 52-29, the final score. Great games tonight, Rafe.
Yes.
We talked about Corbin. I believe he had 15. I think Garrett ended up with 18. So those two kids, boy, exceptional at both ends of the floor.
Pretty all-around scoring this team.
Absolutely. And Crowder chipping in. You had Blake, not one of Blake's higher scoring games, but he did the little things as well on the defensive end.
He got him open.
Absolutely. He had some great passes, particularly in the open floor, and Lakeland easily with the win. Well, Rafe, it's been so much fun tonight. We really are glad you could join us, and I think you'll be back with us Thursday night as well for the championship. So great job tonight. We appreciate you coming on.
Thanks for having me. I'll see you Thursday.
All right, man. That's Rafe Carvalho, the Lakeland great, joining us tonight, and we'll be talking to you Thursday night for more basketball right here on Sounds Like Videos. I think we're going to have the girls and the boys championship both on Thursday here, 7 o'clock for the girls game, and then we'll have the boys game for you, Lakeland and Dadeville, at 8:30 as well. So thank you for joining us. On behalf of James Hinkle, I'm Spencer Edwards, Rafe Carvalho, and Chris